this episode that we're doing right now, we just might fight.
Is that if I like we may not even finish this YouTube video.
We might have a little Tiwa Shay episode. I might not live with my wig on.
I'm rich. What? I cannot finish the remaining of that.
It's my first collaborative video. And yes, I have. Please get over yourself. Okay, and yes, I have one of the foremost YouTubers right here in my city, Ibadan. Don't diss us. We're coming for you.
We're coming.
Okay, we have one of the foremost YouTubers, Oluyomi.
Hi, Joa.
Okay, I'm the newbie. She is the OG, and I'll be stealing some tips from her. Quick backstory. Yes, it's our dirty laundry I'm about to ask.
Why do you like how I do this?
Yeah, backstory.
See, you're hyping them up for story that you're not telling them. Tell them.
Backstory. So I and Oluyomi have not seen. This is the first time I'm seeing you in 7 to 8 months.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
7 to 8 months.
Yeah.
We are following each other on social media.
Oh my god. The pettiness.
Both of us have followed each other on social media, and we haven't spoken until I dropped my birthday.
No, until my birthday. You posted me up on my birthday.
Oh yes, I did. I'm the bigger person.
I give you that one. Okay,
so we spoke on your birthday.
Yeah, and then
just say happy birthday. Yeah, thank you. That was it. And then we didn't have like a full-blown conversation until I dropped my first YouTube video. And then there was the hi, how you doing? Are you still with so radio station?
Yeah.
Or do you plan on doing content full time?
Yeah.
And I was like, I just want to come out and do my boys. Just want to know myself. But then and I think this is what got to me. She started giving me tips and advice on YouTube, and that was I was like, oh, maybe she's not so bad after all. Maybe
but you know I'm a sweet person. Like you know I'm a sweet person. Let's not lie. Nah. Let's remove the BS.
If you know her,
let's remove the BS.
If you know her, I think she's a sweet person. Or she's not. Please.
Everybody knows that I'm a sweet person. Joanne's head like used to be like this. So I feel but you know your head spark.
No, our head spark. So I feel that we are alike in that, and that's where the conflict comes. We're alike in that. I think we are domineering people.
Exactly. So it's like two alpha females. Like it's
so there's always I'm not going to submit to you. What are you my? There's always
you're not because of me, kind of.
So obviously, like she has been on YouTube for how long?
A long time, over 6 years. Yeah, because it's even a long story because I had is really my base. So if you go to my IGTV videos, you will see that this girl has been doing this for a really long time.
6 years in the game, yo, no beans.
It's not.
So the plan was.
Let me report myself. Joy said for us to both write questions down, and I'm like, okay, no problem. I even asked her what types of questions because I was a little confused, and she wrote me I actually feel really bad. But let me now. Let me now.
It was at this moment that he knew he f***ed up.
I'm going to throw her traffic up under the bus. We were supposed to film a day before today.
Yesterday.
This girl did not show up. Okay. I waited.
She waited 2
you know the time that she was calling me? 3 o'clock. From 12
hours.
If you don't, look, I'm booked. I'm busy. Okay. I'm booked. I'm busy. You can't be keeping me waiting, and that's on period.
What she said.
That's that about that.
What she said. So I wrote questions because
we wrote questions.
Sorry?
You wrote questions.
So we have a container. Yes, container.land full of my questions for Oluyomi. They even have her name.
But we're both going to. We should just go answer.
But we're both trying to answer it. Alright. So best advice you've gotten or given on having a YouTube channel. Funny enough, it happens to be from her. Yes, you're the only YouTuber I know.
The shade. I thought you didn't allow me have that.
Actually, okay, I think you're the only YouTuber I know. No,
I don't think
you're not.
No.
But I feel you're not. Sorry. You're not. But you are one of the big ones in Ibadan, and you've been doing it for a long time. I credit you for that. When she reached out to me when I dropped my first video, she said something about having a strong support system. Or more, Like that for me, that's been the best advice. Like having, because it can get super discouraging, especially when you first drop the video. Like, okay, 2 minutes ago,
2 minutes, no views, and nobody is commenting, nobody is liking.
But having a support system that you know that straight up they are going to watch your video, they're going to share it, they're going to view it, and if they know that you're a little tense, they will just take you out so that you take your mind off it. Because I don't know, your mental health cannot depend on social media. You need that support system.
Yeah, because after all that effort, you feel like your only validation is like the clicks, the comments, like the people are watching. So when you don't get that, it's like, what am I doing wrong? And if you're watching other YouTubers as well, you're like, oh my god, they have such a fancy background. They have like, they use actual cameras. They have like lights everywhere. Do you get like, it's, what am I doing? Am I doing wrong? Like I used to have a lot of that, like, because I would record videos and I won't post it, and my friends would be like, but you said you were recording yesterday, were you playing with us? No, I actually did record and I edited and I deleted it, like, because I'm like, no, that's not going up there.
You deleted all your videos.
I always do that, and I'm going to stop doing that. Like,
you also do it with Instagram.
I do with Instagram. I do with, like, I would archive most of my, now I archive now. Do you get? Now I just archive, so that another day I just like, okay, let me archive this and bring it back.
But like I believe in, like, if there's one thing, like, I've been researching on YouTubers, I like to see the trajectory.
Right,
like I like
growth
to see
process.
Yes, the growth process. Like, okay, this is their first video.
No, but from IGTV you see
now.
that there though. Like, you know, I have like one of my first videos on IGTV. Actually, my first actual video on IGTV is still there from like how many years ago? Maybe 3 or 4 years ago. It's actually still there. So I left those ones there so that you know that like where I'm coming from. I came from filming outside my house. Don't play with me.
I'm your mother. Respect me. You guys should pay homage.
So it's just like, now I'm looking for perfection. Like, you never even know the one that's gonna do well. Do you understand what I mean? Like that my video I was telling you about on the reel I did, I class one that video was just going to be like normal, and that's like my best video till date. Like I'm like, I wasn't even trying to, like, the ones you're not trying to make be big, those are the ones that end up being big. Nobody can be as passionate about your thing as you will be. So sometimes it's like, I used to be so frustrated, like, you're supposed to get here, the director is supposed to get here by this time, you're not here, the guy that's supposed to bring the equipment, it's not even like, do you understand that this is labor of love? Like, do you know how much of my money, like, I'm broke because of this, like, don't play with me, why are you not here? So after a while, I'm like, let me just try to do this thing myself, and that's why now I can edit, I can do all this thing myself, because I taught myself how to do that, because you can't rely on anybody for it.
That was the greatest favor I did for myself. Recording, setup, editing.
That's it.
So I know that if I mess up, it's all my fault.
Exactly.
If you didn't post a video, it's on you, darling.
Exactly. So, and try to hype yourself up. Like, take yourself out, buy yourself ice cream, whatever. Do what makes you happy.
She's the OG at that one.
I'm telling you,
check
like,
her Instagram out. I've got her handle. She did chop life. Forget.
Like, you have to learn to why don't they finish?
For real. All right, your turn.
Is there any bad factor that would influence the success of your YouTube channel? Or a Niger factor? I think for Ibadan, I think that we really don't support, or the PR groups that we have, the people who are doing PR don't support like content creators in Ibadan. That's my own, like, that's my point of view. Well, they don't support, like, if they're not in their circle, like, they're not going to support you. Do you understand? So I think that's a bit. Imagine if like all the other pages that are social media people in Ibadan were supporting your YouTube channel. Imagine the number of like clicks you'll be getting, number of subscribers.
Can that happen in Ibadan? No, let's be real.
That's why I'm like, but you have to find people that you are on the same level with, that you have mutual respect. You're not trying to compete, you're trying to collaborate. Do you understand? So I feel like that's something that they might not necessarily be doing it intentionally, but I think that's something that we as Ibadan in general, like, we have to talk about.
I hear this story so much about how, you know, that people don't support each other enough.
Yeah.
And it's such a small city.
Do you know, like, and it's Ibadan that
like,
the most, like,
what's all this about?
It's such a small community.
It's kind of similar to the media space.
Yeah.
So in the media space, it's one of the most toxic industries. There's a lot of competition because people feel like, oh, this person's coming to take my audience, my listenership. It's like, we're all struggling for the same market and we don't want somebody that'll come and take. So there's always that. It's not collaboration, it's usually competition.
And that shouldn't really be the case. So I think like that would be the two. So when I saw that you posted, I'm like, it takes a lot of balls to do this, but you're also going to have a lot of balls to keep doing it. Like, you're going to have a lot of balls to keep doing it. I have to, like, so another thing that also affected, or maybe kind of made me step back with my YouTube, is because it's easy easier when you have people that you can collaborate with. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now this is fun. You're going to want to do this another time. Do you understand? Like you're going to have to.
She's hyping herself.
No. Just no. When I came in here, this I tell you like, what day are you filming next? Because it's going to ginger me to like do a YouTube video as well.
Okay.
So it's encouraging
That's
each other. Yeah. But for Niger Factor, light. Like, cause you want to film, a lot of times you'll have done makeup.
You probably haven't seen content on my YouTube page for 2 weeks. There's a reason.
Something like light is a huge factor in Nigeria. Also like internet. There's just so many things that, but I think that light is like a major issue. Come on, this is real. I love it here. Invest in YouTube. How much is too much, and when is it too soon to start investing in YouTube? When you first want to start a YouTube channel, because like on my Instagram, I always get like a lot of. I keep saying Instagram because that's really my base. Because YouTube can be a struggle sometimes. Yeah. Okay, so most of the people, they will message me and say, Oluyomi, how do you manage to be this consistent? Like I know sometimes you take breaks, but you always find yourself back here. Oh my god, your videos are so bright. Why they look so clean? What camera do you use? I can tell you Joanne has more equipment than me in terms of like, you know, how she edits and all of that. She has more equipment than me, but because I've been doing it for a long time, you will never know. Do you understand? Because I know my way around, and I've also worked in a production company before, so I know how to make things happen with the little things that I have. Yeah. If you're going to start a YouTube channel and you don't want to be frustrated, start with having a good phone. Invest in a good phone. Okay? When there's so many videos on YouTube on how to like maximize the phone that you have. Yeah, I understand. So like have good source of light and then have good space at your back. Even if it's just a white wall, trust me, white wall does magic. Do you get? And have a good phone. Clean your phone lens. Like just make sure you're making the most of the YouTube that you have. Just start small. And when you start making money as an influencer, as whatever, like you can now start putting back that money into, oh okay, now let me buy a camera, let me buy this, let me buy that. Okay.
Let's see. What's the most frustrating part about running a YouTube channel? Like you have to get the perfect atmosphere to film.
I'm telling you.
So there was a time that I wanted to film. Okay, maybe I'll get inverter, someone's inverter, plug all my like setup in and record. Because then there was no light, but everybody's gen is on, and it's going to feedback. There's no way, so you have to like wait for everyone,
and then you can listen like. By the time you're done waiting, like it's a lot. It really is a lot.
Yeah, so like, that was frustrating. What else has been? Yeah, I don't think I can really talk about frustration because I really
you just started. Yeah.
So,
but I think that aside from like what can frustrate you with YouTube is like low views, like because initially it's a labor of love. You will eventually like reap the benefits. There's some type of niche on YouTube that works really well. So if you're teaching people how to do stuff, your SEOs will be great. Like you will be able to, your views will be increasing as you go. But if you're doing like just banter, whatever,
lifestyle,
you have to do a lot of stuff with your SEOs, like your hashtags, all those things. Like you have to do a lot of work with that before you can. So I think that it's very important for you to have it at the back of your mind that people might not watch initially. But as long as that's what you really want to do, you have to keep pushing. So that's a major source of frustration. Like, why do I want to waste my money and do makeup? Why do I want to waste my energy and film all day when 100 people are going to watch the video? Do you understand?
Okay. I feel that maybe it's because I'm radio, and sometimes you do get that feeling of, oh my gosh, who's listening? I'm kind of used to just do it, just put it out there. Someday this might be relevant to somebody, and even those 100 people that are listening, you never know what it's doing.
But and I get that sometimes the stuff that I've done before, somebody just maybe came across it or whatever, and they're like, oh my god, I love that video. Video about years ago. Yes, like so. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Content creation. What platform do you prefer? Quite a following on Instagram. Plus, I used to do skits with Demo Pumping. So people were already following me based on like she was Instagram, so it's easier that way. And then I now started to do my relationship talk, so people know me like. So people are still trying to look at it like, why aren't you giving us a relationship video yet?
You started off on Instagram,
right?
Then
on YouTube. Then I went to Instagram.
You started off on YouTube, then you went to Instagram.
Then I started doing both Instagram and YouTube.
Like, was it like one driving traffic to another? Like,
so Instagram started driving traffic to
your YouTube.
Yes.
Okay.
So I used to like have other content creators tell me that like, Oluyomi, stop posting your videos on Instagram. You can post them on Instagram, but put them also on YouTube, because tomorrow you can wake up and you have like 20k views. You can wake up and have like 300k
Somebody may
views.
have just search.
Do you get
up there.
so and then that's how YouTube
Yeah,
is
yeah,
so
yeah,
unpredictable.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
like post them on Instagram, get your conversation going or whatever, but also put them on YouTube as well. Don't post full videos on Instagram, put like interesting parts.
Snippets,
Let people
trailers,
go and watch there. WhatsApp, send hey, people are so fun. Broadcast, I mean I'm going to be like this guy, we will block you. I send broadcast a lot. I think that works. Share it on every platform. You're on Twitter, Facebook, everything. Put it on there. Tell your friends, put it on your story and beg. Don't be afraid to beg.
Support.
That's beg. How did you know it was something you wanted to do? Okay, so this is when I was in, I think 200 level break. There was a strike in UI, and I was watching TV with my mom and my sister, and we saw Moabudu, and she was just talking about how sometimes what you're gonna make money from is something that like you've been doing since when you were little. Like everybody been telling you, you know, this thing, like you know it comes to you naturally.
Yeah.
So after that Moabudu's interview, it just struck something like, and she was like, start from anywhere, like look for something around you, like start from the smallest thing that you can think. And I'm like, okay, I'm actually in UI, they have a radio station. I don't intend on collecting money from them. I just want to be like experience. I just want to be talking. Like I was like, Oluyomi, you talk a lot. We love come and talk. Like everybody invite you for stuff because they know you're going to come and talk. Like they know that you're the life of the party. That's kind of how I just said, okay, everybody's always telling me, this is it.
This question.
What is the question?
Why did you unfollow me?
Oh, so we doing that today?
Okay.
Why did I unfollow you? Oh gosh, I'm a petty B. But it was just because of the terms on which we fell out. It was just like
But I think I unfollowed you first. I think you unfollowed me back like as a
I unfollowed you. No, I unfollowed you first. Then I followed you back. I was
Oh,
like,
you did?
Yeah. Then I think I realized that this guy was unfollowing me.
Oh, you now follow me again. What happened? This girl. I don't expect you.
Sorry.
Okay,
But
so let me
it was just a because of how we like fell out. I was like, I don't want to see this guy again.
Like for me, I think the reason why I
One eternity later.
oh wow, maybe we should have just like kept your mouth shut.
Because I really wanted us to resort, like it's better we like naked ourselves, like we just strip naked.
Right. Me, I felt like if you wanted
and
to
move on.
that's dead and gone. But I just felt like your mouth is in the box. Like no, we're gonna be honest, like having
So
a
we
conversation
followed each other because we no longer with each other.
Right. That's about that.
My wig is still on, by the way. I'm so proud.
What?
Oh, who's your favorite YouTuber aside yourself? First of all, are you your favorite YouTuber?
Nah. Because I'm not
It's
so
the
seriously
honesty
like
for me.
I'm not. So I feel like I could be doing so much better and be so much committed. So and I'm not right now.
Okay.
So Dima, I don't know if you know her.
Oh, Dima Ume. Yeah.
Dima. She's really good.
What do you like about
She's consistent. Like she's consistent and
yeah.
she's creative. Like,
Yeah.
most rewarding thing about running a YouTube channel, eventually the coins will come. I think that's basically it. Like eventually the coins will come. When you get monetized, the coins will come. And you'll be happy like money made.
Is that like the only reward, like the money?
No, but you're doing what you're passionate about. Like you've created your own platform. That's your own TV. Do you get? That's where people can come and watch your stuff. I feel like that's the most important thing. Like creating something from scratch and watching it grow. Like that's something that you did that. Do you get? So I think it's more like I did that feeling.
So in case you haven't noticed at this point, our energy has gone down, possibly because of the conversation we had about unfollowing each other. But I'm gonna try to take it back up and bring back the energy. It happened. I feel it. I know it, and we're gonna work on it. So, trying to end it on a high. Final question: what did you love about this episode? About filming this episode?
No, I feel like
It was the most stressful to film though.
It was, I guess. But for me, I just feel that I like when women like are able to set aside like their own journey. Like some things are really not that deep, to be honest. Like if you just they're really not that deep. And I'm all for like people collaborating. Like all of us are doing the same thing. Let's support each other.
That's one of the things that touched me about you. I even forgot that I reached out to you before about you like reaching out to me and giving me like genuine advice about YouTube. I was like, wow, like this is not a beef level.
Like it's not like I don't even know how to
level.
beef anybody. Like
this was
if I feel like I'm hurt by something, then I'm just going to react based on that. Like I just like I remove myself. I'm not a fighter. Something good is happening for you. Like I would set aside that and congratulate you. And after that, that's the end of that.
Maturity. Here's the more. I think the quotes that I'm taking away from this.
Yeah.
No competition, just collaboration.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to her channel.
Yeah, she'll put it in the description box so you guys should see it.
The whole, oh my god.
Yeah.
And your Instagram handle real quick.
Oluyomi_WDYT.
That's right. She talks with her fingers as well.
I do.
Make sure you subscribe to this video. Make sure you like and comment what you think. We survived this episode. My wig is still on.
I mean, my lashes.
Nobody's calling anybody out. Nobody's swearing
I still
on
have my
anybody.
shoes on. I got whooped tired real quick.